friendship is not like, oh, we went out one time, yeah, like we're buddy buddy. We could keep each other on social media. I can admit that it was unnecessary for me to unfollow her, but at the same time I was unfollowing everybody because I didn't want to see nobody's shit. Today we're going to be doing my nighttime skincare routine. I got this Urban Skin RX cleanser. I've been using the CeraVe cleanser for a minute, but I decided to go with a new bar cleanser because why not? So this is the Clear Skin Cleanser. It's the 3-in-1. Deep cleans, pores, and oily blemish prone skin. So let's open this up. I've tried the other one before, the brightening one. This one is more neutral, I'm guessing. So once you open it up, it comes with a sponge. The sponge activates once you put water. So I'm gonna wet the sponge, squeeze it out. Boom. Oh, I forgot, it comes with 2. So we put the other one away. And just simply do this. Focus, yeah. And just kind of scrub your face in a circular motion. I like using the sponge because it's definitely more reassuring, especially like if you have makeup on, you're able to see like if you have anything lingering. Cool. Just washing the sponge out to make sure there's no soap. And then I just simply put it back in, close it up. So now that my face is washed, just gonna make sure it's fully dry. Let me back up so you guys can see. Beautiful. So now we're gonna move on to my, I think it's serum, no, mask, right? Yeah, mask. Then serum, then toner. Yeah, you're like, I guess. So I got this little spatula thing from Dollar Tree, which is dope. Just gonna apply a thin layer to my face. This one always does me good. Doesn't irritate my skin. I've been using it for the past couple years now, so it's pretty dope. Like this is like my 3rd bottle. So you know it's good. And it's affordable. It's like 20-30 bucks, so I could do that. It looks like I'm shaving. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit on my face for a couple minutes, just let it marinate a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off in about like 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're back. We're gonna move on to washing off my face and applying my serum, my toner, and we'll be ready for bed after that, because honestly I don't do moisturizer before bed. There's genuinely no reason to, because For toner, I'm going to be using the Urban Skin RX Ready Glow Gentle Resurfacing Night Oil. It looks like that. I got this from Target. So I'm going to be applying a little bit of this to my skin. It comes with a dropper. So smells good. It's not overwhelming. I honestly don't like strongly scented skincare because it's like too much all at once. Ooh. So yeah, that was my serum. And I'm gonna move on to my toner. This is a lavender facial toner. It has witch hazel and lavender in it, obviously. Looks like these. But yeah, I put a lot of toner because I like the way it smells. But that would be it for my skincare routine. I'll show you guys my skin. Ah, lovely. I don't think I've ever seen an Oklahoma license plate. There's a lot of transplants coming into Houston, and it's so interesting to see because I'm just like, everybody want to get out of their hometown. Everybody wants something cheaper, something new, something more luxurious, and I'm happy to see it. But today I am going to be filming another Chit Chat Get Ready With Me video, and I need to go to Dollar Tree to pick up a few things. So I'm on my way now, and right now it is a little breezy outside, but it's supposed to be warming up to 80, so I'm actually gonna record outside because I still don't have my ring light. So the lighting in my living room is pretty shitty. It's very shady. Not shitty, it's shady. So one thing that I do love about down here is the fact that like you can turn on red, and also like if the light is yellow, like you can like speed up, because I don't want to fucking wait a whole 10 minutes for the light to change because these lights be long.
Deal with the cocky like a food fight. Then she look for me and say a food fight. Me a stitch it and a stitch it and a stitch it. You a Grammy. Be pussy don't talk to my niggas cause they know we get the business done. We like some students might talk to you niggas, and trust me, we gonna keep a grudge. Swear to God, I don't go on out life for my family. Might pay a visit to your mother.
I don't know why I decided to come this way. There's so much people. Texas is such a confusing state where you gotta wear shorts and a jacket at the same time because it be hella cold in the daytime, I mean in the morning, and then by the time the sun comes up and shit, like 12 o'clock, it's fucking hot. So you just be like, oh, let me take this fucking jacket off because I look dumb as hell. But I'm gonna put my jacket on because I'm basically naked. So I didn't really record in there because it was like awkward as shit. There's a lot of people shopping right now because It's closer to Christmas, and I didn't want to be struggling to be holding my phone, the cart, you know, holding the camera. Like, I done told you I'm not really like good at vlogging, but I do like to get like little clips. So sorry if like the content isn't consistent all the way through, but honestly, I don't need no fucking video surveillance on my ass. This is all for fun, okay? But I keep, every time I vlog, I remember why I don't vlog. I don't like the inconvenience of holding my camera. Like, in a perfect world, I'll have my own show with my cameraman following me everywhere I go and recording for me, editing for me, doing all that extra shit, because doing that shit yourself is a lot of work. I think I should go this way. Hi. People be looking at me like I'm crazy. And I is. But I did pick up a few goodies to add on to all the extra shit that I buy at least once a week from fucking Dollar Tree. I literally be in there like every week, at least once a week. Oh shit, I can't go in here. I'm trying to get me a little strawberry lemonade from Wendy's, because I was gonna go to Starbucks, but Wendy's literally has the same thing with more sugar. So I'm gonna go to Wendy's because I do want something nice and sweet and budget friendly, because that's more realistic for me right now based on my pockets. I don't know why I came this way. I'm gonna have to wait until the light is green for me to turn. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But last night, I just wanted to talk about this real quick, because I truly feel like people are literally mentally just not there. So a few months ago, this girl that we went to middle school together, we ended up reconnecting because she ended up reaching out to me to get her hair done, and she booked an appointment. Everything was cool. After the appointment, we spoke about like hanging out, like, you know, just outside of me like doing her hair and shit like that. And we did end up hanging out. It was cool, but I did remember that she is a little younger than me. I think she's about like 1 or 2 years younger than me, so we have very different mindsets, and I was okay with that. But I'm really learning to just let people be, because I feel like I'm okay with a lot of shit. I'm very like lenient when it comes to like people being very different from me, and I feel like, no, we gotta align, bitch, because literally I had reached out to her the second time. So after we hung out the first time, I reached out to her a second time, and I was like, hey, you know, like, no, I don't think I reached out to her. She reached out to me. It doesn't matter, but she did reach out to me. She was like, hey, like, what are you doing this week? We should hang out. And I thought it was a nice gesture, you know, since we hung out the first time. Like, it's nice to be able to, like, you know, keep the energy going. So just making sure that I didn't turn too close to the curb. So pretty much she reached out to me and was like, hey, we should hang out. I responded and I told her that I'm literally I'm willing to hang out, but we should do something chill, because I have to pay rent, you know. And I thought that was real, you know. Like, I'm very big on like having like clear communication when it comes to like friendships, and like just being able to like maintain a healthy friendship, even if we're not like all up under each other's asses. At least, you know, bitch, like, I pay rent, so I don't have time to be running up and down with people every other day. Unless like I'm one of those very low maintenance people where it's like we don't have to go out to eat, we don't have to like be doing nothing on a grand scale, because realistically speaking, I know how my pockets are set up. So like if that's the case, I'd rather just go to the park or some shit like that, or just do something really, really laid back, you know, like grab like a drink from Starbucks or something like that, like really chill. So I didn't get a text back after telling her my real situation, and that was back in June. Okay, that was literally mid-June. So we're now in December. A couple months ago, I unfollowed every person on my Instagram page. I was only following writers because I wanted to mainly focus on how to follow a blueprint of becoming a writer, like things to post and stuff like that, without being distracted with who had a baby, you know, Justin LaBoy and all this extra shit. Everybody sharing those toxic ass memes. Like, I didn't want to see that. And I feel like it's really important to know what type of content you want to consume, so that you're not feeling like you're not on task with the things that you want to do. And during that time that I wasn't following anyone, I literally got so much shit done in pertain, like when it comes to like the writing shit. Like, I was really consistent with like my blogs and stuff like that, and it's mainly because like I was consuming the right content to do so. Please hold, because I need to order my drink. Hi.
Welcome to Wendy's. What can I help you today?
Hi, can I just have a medium strawberry lemonade, please?
Anything else?
That's it. Light ice, please.
313, second one, please.
Yes, thank you. I'm very, very clear on what I'm willing to do and what I'm not able to do, because I don't want to waste nobody's fucking time. Like, I don't think it's fair. So, literally, I didn't follow her for a few months, because I'm like, one, she's not like one of those type of people that post anyways. Like, literally, she'll probably post like if it's someone's birthday or something like that, like in her like family and stuff like that, but like on her story, like she doesn't post anything on her page. Like, she has like one post. Like, she's one of those type of people. And people like that, honestly, I don't even understand how they can be pressed about who follows them or not, but I'll get to that in a second. So this girl literally posted on Facebook, because I had her on Facebook for years, to be honest, and she had posted a picture of her and her mom, and I'm like, oh, like beautiful, you know, like they look good. And I was just happy to see that, you know, her mom is in a good place. I'm always happy to see that dynamic, because you already know how that goes with me. So like, I like to, you know, just spread positivity when it comes to like, you know, healthy mother-daughter dynamics. Even if it's not healthy, honestly, that's not my business, but I just like the picture. So I commented and said beautiful. She said thank you, and then I'm actually gonna read the conversation so you guys can understand how fucking stupid that shit went. Hold on. Thank you. I don't want to get any closer because.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh shit.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. I'm gonna pull over and I'm going to read the conversation so you can understand how fucking dumb the exchange was. I just feel like you gotta think about how you approach people, because honestly, please hold. Like I said, I've disconnected for the last few months because I was working on my own stuff. And you know, like, some people just have their Instagram so they could lurk, so they could keep up with everybody else. They're not commenting, they're not liking, they're not interacting with anything that you post. They bypass everything you post, you know, that regular weirdo shit that we like to do nowadays, right? So pretty much this young lady ended up hitting me up on some like, yes God, she ended up hitting me up on some like, oh, so did you unfollow me and follow me back on purpose, or was that an accident? So I was like, you know, I pretty much what I just said, like I pretty much disconnected so that I could focus on what I was doing. And also, you know, during the time I felt like, you know, it didn't really make sense for me to follow you because we don't speak. We haven't spoken ever since. Like, it's literally December. We haven't spoken since June. You haven't made any efforts to like rekindle a friendship. And you know, I didn't get why there was so much animosity in the DM, but she felt really like pressed over the fact that I unfollowed her, because she felt as if we were building a friendship. But I'm just like, you don't even communicate effectively, so how the fuck are we supposed to build a friendship? I am not at the level where I'm going to bypass little shit that should matter in a friendship, like communication. If you're not able to say, hey, I'm not able to do this, but we can follow up another time, then honestly, I'm not going to respect you the same way, because I feel like those are bare minimum things that you should be able to do as a woman. And she ended up like telling me like, oh, like we're not kids, we're not 5. That was the part that struck me out. I honestly didn't read the whole conversation because I just felt like she kept sending like these long paragraphs about like, you know, and I appreciate her taking the time to like respond thoroughly instead of being like very short, because she, like I said, she was very passionate about, you know, me unfollowing her and shit like that. But, you know, just me keeping it a buck and saying, hey, like we haven't spoke, so I thought, you know, you wasn't feeling me like that, and I just took a step back, you know. And me just following back is because I seen her in my views recently, and I'm like, oh, like maybe she doesn't feel any type of way, so let me follow her, let me see how she's doing. You know, some people like I said, like they post in their story and shit like that, so I'm like, oh, like maybe I'll check out her story, you know, see how she's doing and stuff like that. And me even reaching out to comment on the post with her and her mom shows that like I'm in a very neutral place at this point in time. So I didn't really understand why she was so jumpy in the DMs, but she was very, very adamant about like, oh, I found that very weird that, you know, you unfollow me and shit like that, and you know, it's very clear that we're not friends. And I'm just like, we were never really friends like that, because you came to me because of business. Every time I make friends with people that are mentally ill, that come to me to get their fucking hair done, they always end up misconstruing the line between friendship and business. You came to me because you needed your hair done. I was pleasant about it. I was nice. I was open to hanging out after because I thought you were cool. You know, we grew up in the same environment and shit like that. We went to the same school. So, you know, just casually, let's go out and hang out and stuff like that. But you couldn't even maintain what we were trying to build as like when it comes to friendship. Friendship is not like, oh, we went out one time, yeah, like we're buddy buddy. We could keep each other on social media. I can admit that it was unnecessary for me to unfollow her, but at the same time I was unfollowing everybody because I didn't want to see nobody's shit, and I don't feel like anyone should feel entitled to what I do on my platform because it's free and I pay for my phone. I don't understand why people feel as if you owe them an explanation, and my dumb ass is sitting here fucking explaining myself to this bitch just for her to turn around and be like, oh, but you could have a good night. And I'm like, you're a little girl. And I'm not going to argue with you about unfollowing because I'm bigger and better than that. And I feel like me unfollowing someone for my own sanity and for me to focus on the things that I want to do on my platform should not be something that you feel pressured or uncomfortable about. At the end of the day, it's Instagram. It is Instagram. It's free. It's social media. We know each other in real life. You have my phone number and you chose to not respond to a message literally 6 fucking months ago. Bitch, I could have been dead. All this time I could have been dead. And you never said, hey, let me check on this girl. I done moved out of state, changed my whole life around, all this extra shit. And people want to feel some type of way about how you move. And I'm just like, girl, I was trying to be neutral. I commented on the post with your mom because I'm happy for you. You understand? I don't understand why people take things so personal when it comes to social media. I took it personal that you wasted my time by hitting me up and my phone, my personal phone, hitting my personal number to hang out just to not follow up. I took that personal. You know why? Because the person knew, I'm not talking to her directly, but she personally knew that during that time I wanted to have a friend. She knew that I wanted to hang out with people and to socialize and shit like that. And she didn't even have the decency to say, hey, let me follow up with this girl. You know, she did my hair, we hung out, we're kicking it. She clearly likes my vibe because you're really upset that I didn't follow up with you, and I'm not sitting here kissing your ass and trying to keep up with every aspect of your life. And I'm just trying to be neutral. You know, I'm just a follower. I'm not your friend. We're not related. I don't understand. My real friends check on me like all the time, at least once a week, at least once a month, bitch. Like, at least. That's what friends do. You don't just get to come, drop one day, don't talk to you for 7-8 months, you pop back up 7-8 years, and then we just pick up where we left off. You can do that, but you have to be very consistent, because realistically speaking, there's so many things that happens within a day, month, year. It's not realistic to sustain a real friendship if you're not putting in the work. And I was really offended that she said that we're not 5, we're grown adults. And I'm like, but you're not acting like it, because you're not even being understanding of the fact that I am making an effort to rekindle a neutral understanding with you. I followed her back on Instagram recently because I'm like, oh shit, like I don't follow most people back, and I didn't follow her back, you know? And maybe, you know, with her accepting the follow request, we could have had this conversation from a neutral place, but she chose violence. So this is what you get. I literally said, after she sent her long paragraph about, oh, like, you should have done this, and oh, I thought this, and it was very, very catty. I literally said likewise and kept it pushing. What you're not gonna do at this point in time in my life, okay, is piss me off. I'm so sorry. I don't have time for it. I don't really care that much. I just like addressing shit because I really feel as if this is very normal, because for me, it's absurd. It's inhumane for you to think that someone unfollowing you is beef. It's not beef. You don't have no content for me to follow. What the fuck am I following you for? I have you on Facebook. I have a hair page where I followed her because she is a client. I treat you as such. And once people get this through their heads, that my friends are my friends and my clients are my clients, it's never going to be neutral. Which is why, honestly, I exited out of doing the hair thing, because some people do not understand that they don't have the capacity to be my friend, because I am not like one of those sit around, wait around for you type of bitches. I'm not. You gotta be real active, real, you know, understand, like you gotta be on it to be my friend. And not on me, but you have to be on it when it comes to like being there, being present, you know, like we checking on each other, you know, like we're interacting with each other on social media. Like I'm not gonna bypass 115,000 fucking posts that you done posted, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, so you just gonna unfollow me? Bitch, well, we don't interact. And she was offended by the fact that I said that we don't even interact on social media. Social media is virtual. I do understand that. But if we do not interact, that is a clear indication that we do not have that closeness. So I don't even understand why it was a conversation to be had. Because she was like, oh, you're not gonna follow me back, and we're not gonna address the issue that's there, like the elephant in the room. Like you didn't even address the fact that you unfollow me. Why the fuck is that a conversation? I don't get it. Like, are you trying to be a YouTuber that you need to make sure that your follower count is like, you're not working towards anything from my understanding, because all I see you post is memes. So in my head, I'm thinking that you just have a personal page so that you can like have like a Instagram just cause, but you're not really working towards, you know, building a platform. So why the fuck did that shit matter? What really is the issue is the fact that you are not able to sustain a good friendship with me, and that's okay. And I'm very okay with that. I promise you, I'm very okay with that. My friends are very solid. My friends and we speak. When we have any issues, we end up working it out. It's not it's 6 months. 6 months beef. What the fuck is that? I'm not a fucking child. I'm not carrying that fucking anger for 6 months, bitch. I got shit to do. So I just wanted to address that, because I find it very, very weird that people really feel entitled to your time like that, and they don't realize that real life is happening and nobody gives a fuck that much. If I unfollow you, I unfollowed you. If I follow you back, I follow you back. If you don't want me to follow you back, block me. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I don't even understand why this is even a conversation. Bye.